this week. He was getting his facial recognition and reaction ready because he'll be behind the president in full view as you look at the House chamber. By the way, tonight, the designated survivor is the Veterans Affairs Secretary Doug Collins. It's not just a Kiefer Sutherland show, it is the real thing during a joint address or State of the Union for continuity of government. All the people in the line of succession are in that chamber. Now you're seeing some of the other dignitaries coming in. These are the diplomatic corps, members of the Supreme Court behind that. Joining us with a preview tonight, Harold Ford Jr., Dana Perino, and Britt Hume. Britt, we've been through a lot of these.
Well, I've been through a lot of myself. I'm way up in the high 40s of these addresses, State of the Union addresses, or as is the case here, this is a presidential address to Congress. It's not always the case that the president has much to point to weeks into his presidency. You know, you're just getting started. You may not have your cabinet point or whatever your legislative agenda is if you need to move. So you do the best you can. In this particular instance, because of this wave of executive orders and the things that the president learned how to do when he was president the first time, he's got quite a lot to show for it, especially particularly the border. He has action he's taken against diversity and equity and inclusion initiatives and so on. So he's got a lot he can point to today.
Get ready for the first lady, Melania Trump, to walk in. Tonight, there's a lot of big issues, but a lot of this speech probably is going to be what has already happened. He's going to tout.
It is, what Britt just said really struck a chord with me. Like, how often is it that you have a speech?
Yeah. Gotta make some food and stuff. Dawn. Talking here, Dawn. We're gonna get it down. We're gonna watch that presidential address now of the Dawn. Of the Donald Trump of the Dawn, boy. It's about to get down. So the China warned the U.S. for 20% tariffs. Are they in any position? They said they're ready for war with USA. Are you really ready for war with the United States of America? Let me see. Who has challenged America in the past? Well, let's do a rundown. Well, I think it was almost 250 years ago, our forebears, the British Empire. Guess what, folks? The British Empire is fucking gone. In fact, have you seen it lately? They're invaded by Arabs, and they're getting their children, their women are getting raped over there in rape gangs. Is that the glorious British Empire? No. They've been gone for a long time, our ancestors. All right. Who else challenged the United States of America? Oh, from within, right? The Confederacy. The Confederate States of America are. Oh, wow.
So China wants to fight a power that makes you gone. That's not a wise. That's not a wise thing to do, Chinese Communist Party, because you could be gone next too. You're going to be gone, wiped out of existence. Then fight us. See how well you do. All right. The Japanese Empire, gone. Yeah. The Nazi regime, gone. Oh, the Soviet Union, gone. They're all dead. They're all gone. They're limping on in some form or another, but they're still gone. It has about 1,600 thermonuclear weapons. China is trying to build up 1,000 nuclear weapons by 2030. They're not there yet. We might as well wipe them out before they're able to get to that 1,000 mark. Let's get some.
6 weeks ago, I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years. And we are just getting started.
The Chinese Communist Party always warns, they always bully, but when push comes to shove, what are they going to be able to do? That's really the key part. What are you going to fucking do?
Our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before.
A dog always barks, but does it actually bite?
The American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again. Never been anything like it. The presidential election, November 5th, was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college record of 312
Well, who was going to vote for Kamala Harris? That was the stupidest shit I've ever seen. That was the worst campaign I've ever seen in my life. New way forward. No child left behind. Hope and change. That was horseshit. New way forward. Build back better. A bunch of horseshit. Puppy child, no. Egg titties or egg balls? Well, you could have titties and balls if you were so intrepid. You could have the best of both worlds.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain the quorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning. Members are needed and will continue in breach of the quorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the sergeant at arms to restore order to the joint session. Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper quorum, the chair now directs the sergeant at arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
Now we're cooking. Now let's begin
Members
the
are
egg
directed
process.
to uphold and maintain the quorum in the House. Mr. President, continue.
Over the past 6 weeks, I have signed executive orders, more than 400 executive actions to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do this stuff, and I'm doing it. In fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation. And what makes it even more impressive is that, you know what number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? I don't know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declare a national and I deployed the U.S. military and border patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what did you have been done? As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden, the worst president in American history, there were hundreds of thousands.
Besides James Buchanan, and he might be the worst president. Is he behind James Buchanan? No, he's at least the second or the first. He's actually the worst president in all of the United States in the entire 250 years. I don't even know how he was elected. I guess the Chinese plague or something. I don't know. It was weird circumstances of how he got elected.
Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I can find a cure to the most devastating disease.
Well, I'm about to start whooping ass, but you're too old for that, so that's why I'm here.
Will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been on it. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
All right.
Democrats sitting before me, but just one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our
Nancy Pelosi, AOC.
truly make America great again. Every day my administration is fighting to deliver
I don't have any heavy cream, but just doop, put a little doop on.
that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze of all federal
Is there a little shell in there? Come on,
freeze
dog.
on all new
Slipping,
federal
dog.
regulations and a freeze
All right.
on all foreign aid.
To make politicians rich. That's all it was. It's just a riff, like most everything the Democrats do, and the rhinos, Republicans and fucking scam like everything else. Mix it up, no. But no mixers elixirs today. It's time for the Ash Wednesday. It's time to repent, all the sinners.
And unfortunately, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate. Our auto workers and companies are destruction.
Now, how do you know the Democrats are pulling a scam? Well, if they change the language or something, then you know the left is doing it. If it sounds Orwellian, it probably is Orwellian. So the left is perpetuating a scam when they've changed the language. When they call chomos, child molesters, they call them, and child rapists, they call them youth challenged persons. When they change the language to make it something evil acceptable, that's the way you know. So a child molester or a sexual deviant is called a youth obsessed person. Right. They try to make it better. The liberal George Soros DAs that have taken and judges that have taken over this country. The King's English, the Queen's English is the official language of the United States of America. Suck it. Let there be no confusion. Mount McKinley again, yes. It's not called Denali. That Obama bullshit. That Obama bullshit. Poppin'. What's poppin', B? That's what they say on the internet. People have been saying, what's poppin', B? The bacon's poppin', dog. Yeah, the dog. That Lauren Boebert from Colorado, she's a sex fiend, huh? Shit. She's a sex freak. Well, she's a freaky girl. That kind you don't take home to mother. Super freak, super freak, super freaky. Love it. Well, she's a representative, all right. You know what I'm saying? All right. She could represent me any day. I might have to move to Colorado. How do you like how I spiked the ball despite you all? Oh, did I burn it? What's up? Is it Dawn? Gonna burn the sausage? Get the sausage out, Dawn. That one side got obliterated, honey. Alright, let's not obliterate. Let's not shitterate any more shit. Obliterate? Shitterate. Well, let's not incenter shit. Shitterate. So the Chinese Communist Party is ready for some ching ching dong ding dong 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 ding dong. Are they ready for it? They're ready for the war? The final war? They're ready for the shit stopper? Really? You're ready for the ball dropper? Ooh.
It's the meeting for women, and it's very bad for our country. We're not going to put up with it.
They're ready for the ball stopper? Yeah. China's ready for the ball dropper shit stopper? World bomber? We'll see when the Chinese Communist Party, when we really go to war, if they really want, if they like it after that, after we obliterate Beijing.
Common sense has become a common theme, and we will never go back. Never.
We'll see how the Chinese Communist Party likes it when we wipe their fucking asses off the face of the earth. We'll see how they like it then.
Rescue our economy and get dramatic and immediate relief to working families. As you know, we inherited from the last administration an economic catastrophe.
We inherited caca from the last administration. It's like an inheritance from a baby boomer. They want to take their cash to the grave, right? And leave nothing for no future generations. That's what fucking Joe Biden administration is. Motherfuckers.
Never had anything like it. We suffered the worst inflation in 48 years, but perhaps even in the history of our country, that I'm sure. As president, I'm fighting every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again. Joe Biden especially let the price of eggs get out of control. The egg price is out of control. And we're working hard to get it back down. Secretary, you do a good job of that. You inherited a total mess from the previous administration. Do a good job. A major focus of our fight to defeat inflation is rapidly reducing the cost of energy. The previous administration cut the number of new oil and gas leases by 95%, slowed pipeline construction to a halt, and closed more than 100 power plants. We are opening up many of those power plants right now.
Yeah. Power plants.
Frankly, we've never seen anything like it. That's why on my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency.
Energy emergency. For real.
Many times we have more liquid gold under our feet than any nation on earth.
Liquid fool, liquid fool.
And now
What's that?
I fully
So what? One guy was doing drugs, out in the country, out in Dayton, Texas. My old cousin, and he was in some dance, some rave shit. What you doing? And he was like, "Liquid fool, liquid." And I was like, "What? You're on drugs, huh? Liquid fool, liquid." What the fuck?
My administration is also working on a gigantic natural gas pipeline in Alaska, among the largest in the world, where Japan, South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with investments of trillions of dollars each. There's never been anything like that one. It will be truly spectacular. It's all set to go. The permitting is gotten. And later this week, I will also take historic action to dramatically expand production of critical minerals and rare earths here in the USA.
Yeah, hook me up with some lanthium, Dom.
About inflation, we will not only be
Yeah.
reducing the cost of energy, but we'll be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars.
Federal agents mad because I'm flagrant.
And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
Trump dozy, Doja, wow, wow, wow. Trump Doja. Y'all saw the Snoop Dogg wine last night? The Snoop Dogg, was it a Sauvignon Blanc? Was it a Sauvignon Blanc? Did you like that one?
Thank you, we're working very hard. He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Everybody here, even this side, appreciates it. I know they just don't want to admit that.
Is that what's Elizabeth Warren's tribe?
We have already identified
Shawnee.
$22 billion from HHS to provide
Some of that Cree.
cars for illegal aliens.
It's not Cherokee.
$5 million for diversity,
Some of them's
equity, and
Crees.
inclusion, scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is. $8 million to promote LGBTQI+.
LGBTQ was the BLT, bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. My favorite one, dude.
And Afro-Colombian empowerment.
Afro-Colombian
in Central
empowerment.
America.
I love it.
$8 billion for making mice transgender.
Transgender mice.
Real.
$8 million.
$32 million for a left-wing propaganda operation in Moldova. $10 million
Moldova,
for male
Romania.
circumcision in Mozambique.
Carpathia.
$20 million for
Transylvania.
Arab Sesame Street.
Order of the Dragon. Dracul.
$1.9 billion to recently created decarbonization of homes committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her? A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring. $1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City. He's a real estate developer. He's done very well. $250,000 to increase vacant local climate action innovation in Zambia. $42 million for social and behavior change in Uganda.
Uganda. Uganda. Serbia. Serbia.
Outcomes in Asia. Asia's doing very well with learning. I know what we're doing. We could use it ourselves. $101 million for DEI contracts at the Department of Education. The most ever paid.
Oh, let's get in here, Doc.
Nothing even like it. Under the Trump administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse than I didn't think was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad.
They so bad, no.
And exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of
Oh,
very
here it is.
intelligent,
Fresh and creamy taste. That's what people like. That fresh and creamy.
We found hundreds
People
of
love that shit.
Inflation and other things. Taking back a lot of that money. We got it just in time. This is just the beginning. The government accountability office, federal government office, has estimated annual fraud over $500 billion in our nation. And we are working very hard to stop
Money, 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 money. Who wants money? Who wants money? Who? Money, money, money.
For our seniors and that our seniors and people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases.
Gotta watch out. This is a new oven, fool.
Social Security
Come on.
forms from people
Gotta be more careful around the cookware.
to 109
Dog.
years old.
The dog. Dog.
It lists
You want some?
3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are elderly, but not quite that old.
Is my dog that big? It's close.
3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129. 3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139. 3.5 million people from ages 140 to 149. And money is being paid to many of them. And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid and paid. Nobody does it. It really hurts Social Security. It hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 150 to 159 and over 130,000 people, according to the Social Security database, are age over 100.
I have something for the Doge. Cut this.
We have a healthier country than I thought about people.
We might have to form a new government agency called Doge. The Doge? Yeah, the Doge. Doge. Yeah, the Doja agency.
And one person is listed at 360 years of age. More than 100 years. More than 100 years older than our country. But we're going to find out where that money's going. And it's not going to be pretty. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find, we will defeat inflation, bring down mortgage rates, lower car payments and grocery prices, protect our seniors, and put more money in the pockets of American families.
Ooh.
Today interest rates took a beautiful drop, big beautiful drop. It's about time. And in the near future, I want to do what has not been done in 24 years, balance the federal budget.
Oh, 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 oh. We're gonna send a man to Neptune.
Great detail, what we are calling the gold card. Which
Why don't you go to
goes on
Neptune?
sale very soon. For $5 million.
I like to go to Neptune.
Successful job
Titties.
from all over the world to buy a cat to U.S. citizens.
Go to Neptune?
And more sophisticated. And these
Go to
people will have
Titune.
pay tax in our country.
Planet
They won't have
Titan.
to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you don't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and creating tremendous numbers of jobs and great success for a company out there. So while we take
Walk out of Princeton and be like, hit her in the pooper. Like your friends.
who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people, the Democrats, the Biden administration.
Cut that shit out. I'm trying to date a hot chick.
Same policy.
Don't ruin my chances by yelling out, hit her in the butthole. Now, come on, guys.
We will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people. They're going to pay a lot of money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money. have given us a mandate for bold and profound change. For nearly 100 years, the federal bureaucracy has
Bureaucracy.
and held back America's potential in every possible way. The nation founded by pioneers and risk takers now drowns under millions and millions of pages of regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you reject it. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration will reclaim power from this unaccountable bureaucracy, and we will restore true democracy to America again.
Yeah. Make America awesome again, dude. Yeah.
Will be removed from office immediately. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple. And the
Yeah, where are my utensils, bruh?
Democrats are over.
Yeah, you gotta do it smooth, G, like a G, don't. You gotta get a G. Get a G or get out.
And the next phase of our plan to deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to pass tax cuts for everybody. They're in there, they're waiting.
The only anti-G I wanna be is anti-gravity, dog.
I don't need the Republican right, my right. I'm sure you'll vote for those tax cuts. Because otherwise, I don't believe the people will ever vote you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that.
Oh, nice biscuits here, huh?
But I know this group is going to
This is Biscuitopia, dog. That butter in the biscuits, and then you're in business, dog. You're in the biscuit business. Put that butter on the biscuits. Ah, butter those biscuits. That sounds good, dog.
We had tremendous success in our first term with a very big part of our plan. We're seeking permanent income tax cuts all across the board. And to give urgently needed relief to Americans.
Income Texas. That sounds dope.
I'm calling for no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on social security benefits for rich seniors.
Texas to everyone. I love it. Woo. That's a good idea, dog. All right.
And we also want to make just
Oh, dude.
one car loan
Shit.
tax deductible, but only if
Man.
the car is made in America.
She is.
And by the way, we're going to grow the auto industry like nobody's ever seen. Plants are opening all over the place. Deals are being made.
Fuck.
Tennessee, that's a combination of the election win and tariffs. It's a beautiful word, isn't it?
Tariffs?
Other policies will
Tariff?
allow
Yeah.
our auto industry to absolutely boom. It's going to boom.
Boom,
Spoke to the
boom.
makers today, all
Boom,
three.
baby, boom,
Top
boom,
people,
boom.
they're so excited. In fact, already numerous car companies have announced that they will
Zoom,
be
zoom,
building
zoom.
automobile
Boom,
plants in America.
boom.
With Honda just announcing a new plant in Indiana, one of the largest anywhere in the world.
With the Indiana boys and the Indiana night. Ooh, last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain.
And this has taken place since our great victory on November 5th, a date which will hopefully go down as one of the most important in the history of our country. In addition, as part of our tax cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic production and all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we will provide 100% expensing. It will be
Expensing?
retroactive to January
All right, just make up words while you're at it, fool.
and it was one of the
Whatever.
main reasons why our
Expensing.
tax cuts were so successful.
Yeah.
most successful economy in the history of our country. First term. We had a great first term.
Yeah. For real,
To
dog.
make your product in America,
Get it
however,
on.
under the Trump administration, you will pay a tariff, and in some cases, a rather large one. Other countries have used tariffs against us for decades, and now it's our turn to start using them against those other countries. On average,
Countries. Cunt.
China, Brazil,
Ooh, China.
Mexico, and Canada, you live with them.
Yeah.
And countless other nations charge us tremendously higher tariffs than we charge them. It's very unfair. India charges us auto tariffs higher than 100%. China's average tariff on our products is twice what we
You will
charge
love
them.
work.
And South Korea's average tariff is 4 times higher.
There's a love bloom.
4 times higher. And we give so much help military.
This one's for mama,
So
baby.
the other ways to South Korea, but that's what happens. This is happening by friend and foe. This system is not fair to the United States. It never was. And so on April 2nd, I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to be accused of April Fool's Day. That's not just one day. It costs us a lot of money. But we're going to do it in April. I'm a very superstitious person. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth. Whatever they tax us, we will tax them. If they do non-monetary tariffs, to keep us out of
Thank you.
we will do non-monetary measures to keep them out of our market. It's a lot of that too.
See, first I drink the coffee and then I pet the dog.
We will take in trillions.
Oh, we got this from the
dollars and create
groomers, huh?
jobs like we have never seen before. I did it with China and I did it with others, and the Biden administration couldn't do anything about it because it was so much money they couldn't do anything about it. We've been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer. Much has been said over the last 3 months about Mexico and Canada, but we have very large deficits with both of them, but even more importantly, they've allowed fentanyl to come into our country at levels never seen before, killing hundreds of thousands of our citizens and many very young people, destroying families. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They are in effect receiving subsidies of hundreds of billions of dollars. We pay subsidies to Canada and to Mexico of hundreds of billions of dollars, and the United States will not be doing that any longer.
There's a new tariff in town. His name is Dong.
Into place, we have had $1.7 trillion of new investment in America in just the past 2 weeks. The combination of
I believe in punishment of our enemies. And I'm glad a president that believes in punishment of our enemies and our frenemies. I believe in punishment. I believe in justice. I really do.
Have done if Kamala had won. Announced $500
Keep it Kamala, keep it Kamala. What's that sound? Keep it Kamala, Kamala. Should we have a double biscuit? We need to make the dick and balls hairier. You know, we gotta get it hairier. The penis and the balls. Put some. Get that ball sack hairy. Get it juicy. All right. Get those balls bulging big. Get those hard-ons like with no Aroxomax or Viagra needed. Have that natural big dick. Natural. Natural penis.
And it doesn't mean a thing want to pay the tariffs, so they came.
Oh, it's Xi Jinping. We need the poo poo. We need the poo. Xi Jinping.
Businesses and our people, and they will come because they won't have to pay tariffs if they build in America.
So China wants to go to World War Z?
Get rid of the
Well, Xi Jinping, the totalitarian dictator, the Chinese Communist Party, well, he's 70 years old. Then your hard-ons decrease. Ooh. Then your mental fat decrease. Then your health starts to decrease. Then you're towards the end of your life. So you really only got like 15 years. Maybe he's got 15 years of power, maybe strong. After that, it's game over. The same with Vladimir Putin.
the USA, because nobody's going to be able to compete with you. Because there's goods that come in from other countries and companies.
Time's running out to rule the world, you know, folks.
Bad
Not much
positioned in
time
so many
left.
different ways. They're uninspected. They may be very dirty and disgusting, and they come in and they pour in, and they hurt our American farmers. The tariffs will go on agricultural product coming into America, and our farmers starting on April 2nd. It may be a little bit of an adjustment period. We had that before when I made the deal with China, $50 billion of purchases, and I said, just bear with me, and they did. They did. Probably have to bear with me again, and this will be even better. That was great. The problem with it was that Biden didn't enforce it. He didn't enforce it. $50 billion of purchases, and we were doing great, but Biden did not enforce it, and it hurt our farmers. But our farmers are going to have a field day right now. So to our farmers, have a lot of fun. I love you too. I love you too. And I have also imposed a 25% tariff on foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel, because if we don't have, as an example, steel and lots of other things, we don't have a military, and frankly we just won't have a country very long. Here today is a proud American steelworker, fantastic person from Decatur, Alabama, Jeff Denard. Has been working at the same steel plant.
Get that OJ Oye.
In a job that has allowed him to serve as the captain of his local volunteer fire department, raised 7 children, a loving home for more than 40.
Got the honey bear from Kelly Honey Farm, Chakota, Texas. Chakota down. I don't even know where Chakota is, but brought me this honey there.